Sweet potatoes are one of the easiest crops to grow. Problem is they're very misunderstood. And most of the time, people try to grow them the wrong way. So today I'm going to show you how to grow your sweet potatoes, what to expect, and how to get a solid harvest from your backyard. Okay, so right off the bat, sweet potatoes are not grown like regular potatoes. Regular potatoes are grown from basically seed potatoes. Sweet potatoes are grown from slips. Slips are shoots that grow off of the sweet potato, and these slips are what end up becoming sweet potatoes. Each one of those slips can become multiple sweet potatoes once you plant them. Okay, so a quick tip. If you're a beginner gardener, my advice would be just go ahead and order some sweet potato slips. Don't go through all the process of making or growing the sweet potato slips if you're a beginner gardener. Once you get more at ease with gardening, more comfortable with it, then dip your toe in to growing slips. But at the beginning, I would just advise just buy some slips. Much easier and faster. Okay, so when should you plant your sweet potato slips? Here's the thing, y'all. Sweet potatoes love the heat. They are a summer crop. These are definitely not an early season crop, so don't rush it. Take your time, slow down just a bit, and make sure you have the heat that sweet potatoes love. Seriously, if your soil isn't warm, do not plant them. Now the timing, when should you plant your sweet potato slips? Well, like I just said, they're a warm season crop. So you're going to want your soil temperatures to be at an average of 70 degrees. So you want to make sure that your weather has been in the range to make sure that it has warmed up the soil to at least 70 before you plant those sweet potato slips. So how do we plant them, y'all? This part is super easy. Okay, so first things first. When you plant your sweet potato slips, you want to loosen up that soil. You do not want a compacted soil. You want those roots to be able to thrive and continue pushing out. As they grow, off of those roots are where the sweet potato tubers are going to come from. Now you do not want to add too much nitrogen. You're going to get nothing but leaves and not a lot of potatoes. So be real careful on the nitrogen. And I would advise you add in some fresh organic compost to wherever you're planting your sweet potatoes. Not a lot, you don't need to go overboard on that either, but add some fresh compost. Just put some good new nutrients down into that soil and let those slips push those roots out and really start to thrive. Okay, so once you've done all of that, now it's time to plant the slip, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how I've done sweet potato slips in the past, and it's really simple. Okay, you are going to plant them about 2 to 3 inches deep. You're going to space them out about 12 to 18 inches. Now, I'm going to be really honest here. The 12 to 18 inches is a guideline. I don't do that. I don't have enough room in my small suburban backyard to do 12 to 18 inches per slip. So here's what I'm going to advise. You do what you feel is comfortable and within the space limits for you. I have never done 12 to 18 inches, but I'm telling you what the guidelines are. And I have pretty doggone decent harvests when it comes time to harvest. So again, 12 to 18 inches is what everybody tells you to do for these. I'm telling you, I've never done the 12 to 18 inches, and I still have really good harvest. So leave that up to y'all. You make the decision that is best for you. Now, when you put your sweet potato slips in the ground, you are also going to have part of the stem that is above the ground. Bury just a little bit of that stem, maybe an inch, along with the slips or the roots into the soil. Bury it, water it in, sit back, and just watch what happens. Okay, now the first couple weeks is where most people really mess up with their sweet potato game. And I'm going to tell you right here how you don't mess up. You want to keep the soil moist. You do not want it soaking wet. You don't want them sitting in a swamp. You want a moist soil that is at least 70 degrees or higher, and you do not want it to dry out. So make sure you are monitoring the soil, the beds, the tubs, whatever it is that you're planting your sweet potatoes in. Make sure you're monitoring that soil. Again, moist, not soaking, soppy, swampy, wet. Moist. Why is that important? Because this is the stage of when they're establishing those roots. So if the soil is moist, those roots are able to continue to push out and not be impeded. If it's sopping wet, they can't really push. They're getting too much resistance. So again, really monitor your soil. Look, once they get established, super easy. Chef's kiss. So what to expect once they get established? You've got them in the ground and they're starting to grow. Let me show you. These are sweet potatoes from last year that I forgot were in the ground, or I missed upon my harvest. But this is what they do once they get established. All right, y'all, they start to vine out. See how they're just growing and growing? They're going to vine out and spread everywhere. And that is what you want to see, because that means that what's going on above the ground is also happening below the ground. Very important. And one other piece of advice, wherever you plant your sweet potatoes, just understand they're going to take over. They are going to vine out and take over that area. So make sure it's in an area that you are fine with that happening and that you don't need in the next few months. I'm going to talk about how long they take just a second. Again, what you're going to see is wild growth, vines growing everywhere, and your area is starting to kind of look like a little bit of a jungle. And that's exactly what you want to see. Okay, time frame. They take anywhere from 90 to 120 days. Again, that's what the books say. It's what websites are going to tell you. My experience is 5 to 6 months. It's how long I leave sweet potatoes in the ground, in the container, wherever I'm growing them, until the following starts to happen, which I'm going to explain in just a second. That where you plant them, you are not going to need that area, because you're not going to get that area back until the sweet potatoes are done. And again, they take a long time. They don't take as long as garlic takes, but they take almost as long. My advice, 5 to 6 months, again, depending on where you're at, and then you will start to really see what's about to happen. Now, how do you know when they are ready to harvest? The leaves are going to start to turn yellow. The growth of the vines are going to slow down dramatically. At that point, especially when you start to see the leaves turning yellow, you know that for sweet potatoes, it is probably time to harvest, or within the next few days or so, maybe a week. So harvesting is the best time of the whole thing. What to expect? First things first, remember you grew them in the ground. They're in the soil. So you need to start to loosen up that soil. There are different ways you can do that. If you have a good, well-draining soil, just throw on some gloves, y'all. Get your hands in the soil. Loosen them up that way. If you start using hoary knives or shovels or all the other different ways of getting things up, you could pierce the tuber and all that. If you don't care about that, then by all means use a tool. I put gloves on just in case there's ants or something else in the soil. But I'll put gloves on and I just start digging like I'm showing right here. And then remember, they are spreading out. The roots have spread out. The tubers are spread out. So where you see that main stem coming up out of the ground and then all the vines everywhere, your tubers aren't necessarily going to be right there. They might be all around there. So again, using gloves, using your hands to just dig in and pull the dirt back, the soil back, looking for your tubers is, one, really fun, and two, probably most beneficial for that harvest. Remember, some are going to be really big. Some are going to be kind of small. You're going to have ones in the middle, and then you have some crazy shaped ones. That is a perfect natural backyard sweet potato harvest. 100%. Okay, a couple final tips for you to consider on growing sweet potatoes. Do not over fertilize. Give them plenty of space to grow. And y'all, be patient. Very important. Be patient. Understand, this crop is going to take some doggone time, and that's fine, right? That's fine. We're gardening. Everything that's worth anything takes some time, right? So if you've never grown sweet potatoes and now you're like, man, I kind of want to grow sweet potatoes, do it. Can't go wrong with it. It's fun. Enjoy it. Learn. And rinse and repeat, right? They're a very easy, fast producing, and to be totally honest, a very forgiving plant to grow, tuber to grow. They don't need a lot, y'all. They just need time. Warm soil, well watered. Sit back and watch them grow. And that is all you really need to know about growing sweet potatoes. So if y'all learned anything, if you got anything out of it, if you enjoyed this video, do me the 5 favors: share, like, comment, hype, subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. And y'all, as always, like I like to say, y'all take care. May God continue to bless each and every one of you and your gardens. And I'll talk to you again real soon.